Hello and welcome to another episode of Tabletop Tryouts, the show where we look at board games that you may not have heard of, and we certainly haven't, and try to figure out what the deal is with them. I explain them to Tony, and then Tony beats me.
It's generally the trend we've got. I'm Tony Southcott, that is Albert Berg, and we're going to be trying what today?
This is called Short Stack. It actually came in a pack of games that I downloaded from the workshop that could all be played on this half-checkerboard. So if you have one of those folding checkerboards, like a lot of people do, you can fold it kind of with the squares facing out and get this half-checkerboard pattern. And the way this works is, it starts a lot like a lot of the games we play, where we take turns. I don't want to pick up the bag, Tony. You want to pick up the bag, it doesn't let you pick it up. All right, you take turns placing pieces on the board. Now here's how it works, Tony. The first person goes, places their piece wherever. All of the following placements must happen on squares that are edge adjacent to another piece that has been placed.
All right.
Not
so I've
diagonal.
got like any of these three spots I can
Any of
do.
those three, and then once you're there, then any of these, and so on and so forth, it can open up.
All right.
Then, once you have all of your pieces placed, the object is to create stacks of pieces. Now, you can stack white pieces on top of black pieces. For instance, let's say you're here and I'm here. So let's say that we're opening the board with these pieces. Obviously, all the pieces will be out, but for the sake of hypothetical, I'll go here, ka-chonk, like that. And now I am controlling this stack with your guy on the bottom.
All right.
All right. Now, as a too high stack of pieces, I can now move 2 in any of the directions.
And I'm guessing it just keeps moving up from there.
Right. So one single thing can move 1 place. The doubles can move 2 and so forth up the ladder. If you take a turn and you fail to make one of your stacks bigger, you lose your largest stack.
Interesting.
So let's say, for instance, I have this piece here. All right, I've got that stack, and for some reason I decide not to do this or
Like they're over there
to go
or something.
here. Right. Okay. Yeah. So let's say I'm in that position. Again, you don't have any pieces on the board, but this is just for hypotheticals. I can't move this to capture any. These guys are out of space. I'm like, oh no, I'll go over here. But it's too late. I lose the whole stack off the board, and those pieces are gone for the rest of the game.
All right. What are the winning conditions?
Object is to be the last person with pieces on the board.
White usually goes first.
I thought usually black went first. And also,
I don't even know.
You're at a disadvantage. So I'll let you go, Tony.
All right.
I let you go.
And you can't do any jumping until every piece is on the board, correct?
Correct. When you are doing those slides, you may not pass through other pieces. Your turn must come to an end once you hit another piece. So you can't jump over other stuff, like your stack ends when you get to whoever. And obviously you can continually change possession of stacks depending on what's next. There's also splitting the stack. You can take your stack and make it smaller. So you can take it at a certain point up the stack and move those pieces on their own. It's my turn now. Yep. I didn't want that.
I hate when in real life I just grab the bag of the pieces and try to place it all.
Yep. Man, I spent way longer than I'd like to admit fighting Tabletop Simulator today. Because there was issues with how the stacking mechanics were working for me. And that was getting really frustrating. You have to select, like, it has an automatic stacking mechanic, which I'm like, hey, that's great. Except it only works for pieces of the same color.
Definitely wouldn't work for this game.
No, right. So, because you can get mixed bags. The other game, the next game we're going to play, involves flipping over dice, Tony, which Tabletop has a great thing. I'll show people. Nope, that was not the right button. All right, you hit F, and it flips something over automatically. So I thought, hey, that'll be neat, but it doesn't work with dice. It moves the dice to the next number. So, like, I was fighting trying to figure out how to get it to do a flip that was actually a flip, and it would not let me. It's like, nope, sorry, it's a dice. I couldn't find anybody who had dice that weren't like labeled as dice objects in the game.
I always wonder how many of the people watching these actually have Tabletop Simulator, or if they're just looking for board games to play at home.
I don't know.
If you guys have comments on that, drop it in here. I'd like to know.
Yeah, let us know what you think, how you got here, and what you take away from these.
I have no idea on the placement. It's one of those where you're just starting a game and it's all random. It's like, that looks good.
It's not completely random, but yeah, you definitely get that feeling of, am I doing the right thing here? Do I want to be close to a lot of your pieces, or do I want a lot of my pieces all together? So I'm actually trying to kind of keep my guys close to your guys.
I'm trying to make sure that like my pieces have moves, so I don't like lose stacks.
And we're both out of pieces, Tony, so It's time for you to start jumping some people, to start making some stacks.
All right.
By the way, real difficult time Googling short stacks game, because apparently that has a lot to do... Oh, that's a great move. That has a lot to do with poker. Wow, yeah. I'm impressed already, Tony. Already you're taking the lead. You got a plan, you know what's going on.
You got jumps.
I got lots of jumps. I'm trying to figure out what the best one for me is. You can move diagonally now that we're on the board, by the way. Jumps and moves can be diagonal.
All right.
Just not, like, the placements have to be edgewise.
3. That'll be fun whenever it gets a little taller.
Yep. Don't.
Usually you can shake them and, like, make them stack, but not quite.
Yeah, I also couldn't figure out how to turn off stacking. I was like, what if I want to not have stacks? I couldn't figure that out. That was just not a thing that I could do.
That one's already at 4.
Mm-hmm.
And can you stack on your own pieces?
Yeah, absolutely. You can stack on either side's pieces.
All right. Whoa.
See, that's the issue I was having. Now you stacked on top, and then... So you have to select... If you just select the bottom one, it doesn't work. So you need to, like, grab it with the little triangle. Does that make a sense?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, like, I think it's advantageous to capture the other person's pieces, because then they won't have as... Nope. See? Why? Why would it do that? It makes no sense. Fighting Tabletop. I love you, Tabletop. You're the best.
Come on now. Listen to me.
No. You gotta draw the triangle.
All right.
So you gotta select all of them with a triangle.
With the triangle, you say?
No, wait, okay, you know what, Mr. Smarty Pants? Your pants are so smart. I like those pants. Those are smart pants. However, yes, that's what I say. I say with the triangle. I stand by my man.
All right. That is...
I'm going to get this guy. No!
Well, I know what's going on over there, so I can still...
All right. Here we go. No stacking.
I like how the table grows.
Why do you do this to me? Stop it!
The perils of real-life gaming.
Yeah, Tabletop, man, that... I just cannot make that move. Why can't... Nope. What did I do? What happened?
Just
stupid physics simulator.
Stack them now.
I don't think that's exactly how they were, but we're going to deal with it. We're just going to have that happen.
It only really matters what's on the top one anyway.
Well, if you split the stack, theoretically it matters. But we just won't do that, Tony.
There.
Not even getting it close.
It seems to flip less whenever you stack it slightly askew.
It also, like, it doesn't like it when you have multiple stacks in the same stack. Nope, I wanted to select all of this. Thank you. There we go.
No.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
No.
Tabletop, what are you doing? You got all smart physics with us. Alright, I see what you're trying to do. Let me see if I can do it. Wow, even I can't do it.
Yeah, it is like...
Are you selecting it for me?
No.
All right, no. No, but these guys are on the top.
Yeah, and then these guys.
So move those guys. There you go. No, yeah, you're right. Okay.
That is quite the tower.
Okay. I can do this. This will just be part of the episode now. It'll be fine. We're just completely inept. No. Run out of pieces. Pieces I am running out of. I'm going to go. No, I don't want to select all of those. I just want to select. There we go. Why do you? Yep, we're not even going to matter. We're not even going to worry about it.
Looks like we won't be splitting stacks.
When you're playing this at home, I guarantee you this won't happen unless you're playing with like weird double-sided magnets. We're just amending the rules for this particular round where you can't do the splitting. You can in real life, but not right here. All right, things are going to start to get tricky. I hate you. I hate everything about this. Nope. See, I wanted... Thanks. Thanks for that. Oh, that's rough. But I counter with...
It's just the one-upsman.
One of these guys.
And I think I can't move this guy, so this guy has to leave.
No. You can move... I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, Tony, but you can go over here.
Oh, yeah. I like my stack over here now.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Whee.
And now I can't make a move that captures anything, which means I lose, Tony.
This whole splitting stacks thing does not work well. I guess you...
Yeah, I guess if I could split the stack, I could continue playing. But I can't, Tony. They've made that impossible to do with any kind of, like...
accuracy.
Yeah, with any sort of honor to what has come before in the game. Viewer at home, imagine what it would have been like if I could have split my stack. I would have lost the bigger stack, but I could have kept going with the game. Well, Tony still would have taken my piece there, and I wouldn't have won. So.
I would have had 2 moves.
Yeah. Tony won, one way or the other.
It's just not working.
Why is Tabletop hate us? Well, thank you so much for watching us fight the physics in Tabletop Simulator. As you can tell, they've simulated a tabletop exactly with this game, and there were no problems.
At all.
I think this is an okay game. It's not my favorite game that we've talked about.
No, we've covered some really cool ones. This one was just yeah.
Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I'm biased by all the problems we just had with the actual medium. But I'm not super happy with this one.
No,
I give it like 3 stars. I mean, it's not like the worst game. Let's look at that. How did you flick all those together in a stack? That just doesn't make sense.
It's just magic.
It's magic.
Thanks
for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you like this
magic.
video and you want to see us do more, hopefully not quite so unsuccessful videos. And we'll see you next week with another episode of Tabletop Tryouts.
Have a good one, guys.